All right, so this time we're going to determine the location and value of the absolute extreme values of f on the given interval if they exist. Now, according to the extreme value theorem, the locations of absolute extreme values will either occur at critical points or endpoints on the interval. So we need to figure out what are the critical points of f of x, and to do that, we find the derivative, f prime of x, which is minus 2x. And we find places where that equals 0. We set it equal to 0 or does not exist. This is just a line, so there's no places where it doesn't exist, but we can find where it equals 0, and that's going to occur at x equals 0. So that's our critical point. So we have to test x equals 0, and then we have to test x equals minus 2 and 4. So those are our 3 points. Now I should have said also with the extreme value theorem, we need to know that our function is continuous. And we do know that this is continuous because it's a parabola, and then because of f of x is a parabola, the minus x squared means that it's a parabola, pointing downward, right? It's something like that. So where this point is occurring at 0 comma 11 because we have this plus 11. Okay, so that's just kind of what I know what it looks like. So I think of a parabola. Anyway, I know that any polynomial is continuous. So our extreme values then must occur, the extreme value theorem says that we need to check endpoints and critical points. And what does check mean? That means that we're actually just plugging in x. So we look at f of 0. That's an easy one. F of 0 is minus 0 squared plus 11 equals 11. F of negative 2 is, let's see, negative 2 squared plus 11, which is minus 4 plus 11, which is equal to 7. And then f of 4 is equal to minus 4 squared plus 11, which is negative 16 plus 11, which is negative 5. Okay, so as you already found, this point here is our maximum, right? So the maximum is 11 at x equals 0. And the minimum, in that case, we're figuring out, between these two, which one is smaller, and it's this one. So the minimum is negative 5, and that occurs at x equals 4. So the minimum or maximum value are the y values or the f values here, and the location of the minimum or the maximum are given by the x values.